Hey everybody, Fred Love here, back with another guitar lesson. I thought today we might talk about hybrid picking. I've been having a great week. I've been playing a lot of guitar, working on my woodshed skills, and to me, hybrid picking is one of those things that just opened up a lot of doors for me as a guitarist. It wasn't a technique that I got really into until I was pretty well into my adulthood. Definitely post college, and I just started to get into country music, and that was kind of the country guitar, classic country guitar, and that was what opened the door for me. I kind of quickly realized that if I want to play is with the precision and the speed and the feel of a lot of my favorite old country records, I was gonna have to learn hybrid picking. So if you're just using, a flat pick, or if you're just using your fingers, you're ignoring a whole world of possibilities with your attack on the guitar. So what is hybrid picking? Well, it is a technique in which you attack the strings both with your flat pick and your fingers, and you use them in combination, sometimes at the same time, sometimes in very fast machine gun succession, to get certain effects with how you're attacking the strings of the guitar. So this is going to be kind of an intro to hybrid picking. If it's something you've been curious about but never tried before or practiced, this is going to be the precise video for you. So here's how I got started on it. I'm going to adjust my camera so you can see my guitar better. So when I first started trying to get into hybrid picking, I kept it really simple. So let's just start with an A chord, right? And we're just using one finger, our pointer finger, on the second fret of the D, G, and B strings, and then we get the open A. So there is our A chord, right? Pretty simple stuff. If you're watching this video, you almost certainly know how to do that A chord. So then I'm going to hold my pick as usual, and I'm just going to get the root note, that open A string with the pick. And then I'm going to get the D and the G string with my middle finger and my ring finger respectively. So here's my root with the pick, the D string with my middle finger, and the G string with my ring finger. Right? Pretty simple. Nice and slow, making sure I'm getting really good tone with each individual note. Okay, so let's try to maybe see if we can get a little bit more complicated with this. Now I'm going to try so once again, I'm just on that A chord, just holding onto that A chord, and I'm hitting the root with my pick. I'm hitting the D string with my middle finger, the G string with my ring finger, and then going back to the D string, my middle finger, and then starting all over. Nice, steady rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, let's maybe try to go a little faster. Okay, maybe even a little faster still. Okay, so if you get to that speed, I think you're kind of getting the hang of it, right? So let's try, maybe instead of the D and the G string, let's switch up to the G and the B string, but still doing the same thing with the left hand. The left hand is not moving at all. All that's changing is what I'm doing with my right hand. So this time what I'm doing is I'm hitting the root with my pick, and then I'm hitting the G string with my middle, and then the B string with my ring finger, and then back to the G string. Okay, let's go a little faster. Okay, now let's try to switch. We're going to start out going doing A, and then the D and the G string, and then switch. So I kind of hit my E string there a couple times. Not super accurate. I was looking at the camera, not at my guitar. But you get the idea. So we're kind of switching between which string we're grabbing with our fingers. Okay. So now what you can do, you can also hit groups of strings at the same time with your fingers. And then you can kind of pluck those strings. You can kind of really, really attack them. It's almost like slapping them, almost like a slap bass or something. You get really, really cool tone that way. Right? So that's where you get some of that Nashville twang that you see a lot of hybrid pickers use. So there's all kinds of really cool stuff you can do with hybrid picking. I'll show you some of my favorite licks. I probably won't explain them note for note, but just to kind of give you a sense of what this technique can do. Let's try this. So that's kind of a honky tonk kind of rhythm thing. If the band's kind of vamping on A and you don't just want to do the tick tock thing, if you're the guitarist, you can do something like this. Right? The coolest guitar part to ever be invented also involves hybrid picking like this, at least the way I play it. That is, of course, I'm talking about Mystery Train by Mr. Elvis Aaron Presley. Scotty Moore on the guitar. That just insanely cool guitar part. Right? So that's hybrid picking. To me, those kind of licks, just like, it's like the secrets of the universe just unlock for you when you start playing that. Yeah, that's cool. That's so cool, man. I can't keep doing it, otherwise I'm gonna come unstuck from space and time. So I'm gonna finish with one more lick that involves hybrid picking, and this is another pretty immortal guitar part, and that's the rhythm, the kind of the intro guitar part for Mama Tried by Merle Haggard. Merle's one of my all-time heroes, and this is one of my favorite guitar parts ever. I've played it probably 100,000 times at gigs. So that opening lick, that opening part the song's in the key of D, and so that intro is over a D chord. Right, you're just playing a D chord. So imagine your D chord if you're doing your A-shaped bar chord, right? So you've got over here on the 7th fret, you just hold your pointer finger on the G and the B string, and then you've got that open D. So open D, then you've got 7th fret of the G string and 7th fret of the B string. So what you've got there is an octave and then the third. This is a D, and here's the third. And then you're going to use your middle finger to come up on the 8th fret of the B string and grab the 4th. Then use your pinky to grab the 5th. That's an A note. And that's all your left hand is doing, is switching between those 3 notes. And your pointer finger the whole time is going to stay stuck right there on the 7th fret. It never moves. But your pinky and your middle finger are going to move a little bit. So here's what I like to do. I like to hold when I start the riff, I go like this. So I've got my pointer finger barred on the 7th fret. Then I've got my pinky holding down on the 8th fret of the B string, or my middle finger holding down on the 8th fret of the B string, and my pinky holding down on the 10th fret of the B string. And you kind of go, this is a descending note. You're going to use your middle finger and your ring finger on your right hand, plus your pick. So what I'm doing is, so we've got the 10th fret of the B, then the 7th fret of the G, and then you got your open D. That's the first part. You do that twice. Then let go with your pinky. So then you've got your middle finger still holding court there on the 8th fret of the B string. You do that once. And then let go of your middle finger. Then you've just got your pointer finger there on the 7th fret of the B and the G strings. You do that twice. Then you start all over. See how that gives you so much more speed and so much more precision than just trying to do it with your pick by yourself. You know, that's just a mess doing it all with your pick, but with your fingers it becomes much more manageable. All right, so there is your intro to hybrid picking. Let me know if this was helpful for you, if you liked it. We can certainly do more. I would love to do full-on tutorials on Mystery Train. I mean, it's just such an incredible, it is the best guitar part ever, bar none. And you can quote me on that, take it to the bank. Maybe we'll do another full lesson on that another time. Anyway, I have been Fred Love. Thank you for joining me. Please let me know if this was helpful to you. If there's anything else you would like that I can do a tutorial on or a quick guitar lesson. If you are interested in taking guitar lessons with me, please check out my website. I do in-person lessons in Ames, Iowa, and then also I'll do virtual lessons as well. So thank you so much for watching. Let's keep rocking, all right? Stay in the woodshed, keep practicing.